Paula's up here waiting. Invite Paula up.
I just didn't want you to have to wait on me.
That's fine. Actually, I'm wondering, how do you, would you call somebody in the community that, I mean, are you only looking at corporate sponsorship
No,
or
individuals? Trying to connect people with joy, which is priceless.
who wants joy? I mean, okay, we will welcome up Paula for the evaluation.
Diana, thank you for that. Trying to connect people with joy, which is priceless, was a wonderful piece to have inserted in your discussion with Sarah. I loved the way that you introduced the topic, and you were supposed to do that and explain the cold call process to us so that we could follow the discussion, because many of us are not familiar with that step-by-step process. I enjoyed the visual aids and the fact that you brought the podium closer so we could see it. My vision is challenging as I get older, and actually I could have used them to be just a little bit bigger for me to be able to read. I could read the one on the far left. This one over here was a little bit too small for me to really be able to read that. You talked about how you needed to be friendly, curious, and patient, and I felt that you were all of those things. You asked lots of questions. You made rapport with her by explaining that you had been a member of Kaiser before and how you were familiar with the company and all of the good qualities that it has. You also bridged her position from that of health to seeing how supporting this cause also is in support of health. And I thought that you did that quite seamlessly and got, that light bulb to come on and bring her over to your side. You certainly achieved your objective of having her invite you for another conversation. In fact, she wanted a PowerPoint presentation or a formal presentation to upper management, which I thought was excellent that you got to that level. What could you have done to have been more effective? I think maybe ask her at the end, what date and time did she want you back? She made it clear it was for a half an hour. Make sure that you solidified that.
She told me to talk to her secretary.
Oh yeah, she told, and that's true, she did. And leave her with a couple of more nuggets. That one that you said at the end about the joy and all of the health benefits of this children's choir that you were needing support for. And maybe just a word or two about the need that they have at the very end. To leave her with, you're not just looking for money for a frivolous reason, that there is a definite need in the community and you felt Kaiser could fill that. And I like that very much. All right, I'll now open it to our audience for our group round robin. Does anyone have any additional feedback for Diana?
You go into teacher mode. Have you been a teacher? Are you a teacher?
No, but my husband talks about my teacher voice.
You go into teacher mode.
When I did my presentation, or
when you
I was
gave your
role-playing?
presentation,
Mm-hmm.
not when you were role playing. I didn't notice it then. Then you were mom, which is fine because you've got kids in the choir, I'm sure, and that's a fine role. When you're, I want you to have a little more life, a little more, and this topic is not one that everybody can have a lot of gung-ho enthusiasm for. Perhaps a little more life would be, I'm a little afraid to do this. Oh, I have to, but I need to master this. So I think I wanted a little more in-depth to Diana, not just these are the steps, to how Diana thought about this whole process that you get to go through, instead of just the presentation of the material. that would have connected us even more to it instead of to the teacher.
Mhm.
But I thought the information was really good. And I agree
I
that
kind of
the,
had too much for the time limit, but I had.
again, I'd like to see electronic PowerPoint, Prezi would have worked really well with this, just to have those things nice and big out there.
Oh, for the introductory piece?
Yeah.
Not for the
Right, not-
conversation?
No, just for that. Yeah.
I,
Renee?
I appreciated that you got up and told us about cold calling. You didn't get up and tell us about what you were selling.
Yeah.
You talked about the cold calling process. I think I could have used more information when you were selling to Chris, because I didn't really get why she should donate, because what is it that you're selling? What is it that you want her to donate to? I think I needed more information
I
about
was
that.
trying to be patient and wait until I establish the connection.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
If I may, but it's perfect. It's have you seen the Verizon commercial, the new one, where the guy comes up to the gal at the counter and he says, "Tell me about your new product," and she says like 2 words. He says, "Sold. Stop selling. Enough. You got me. I'm there. You know? You had me at hello," kind of. So just kind of reacting to the comment and then you saying, "Well, I wanted to be more patient." Just remember in real sales, they can say no 1,000 times. It only takes 1 yes. As a sales trainer, but no, I thought it was good because role playing is difficult to do.
Yeah.
Especially in front of a group of people like this. So, and I realized you were trying to demonstrate a process there as well. And I thought the process was great. I mean, I look at that and yeah, that's right out of Sales 101. So it was perfect. I thought you did a very good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Kathy?
I felt that all the introduction was very helpful. I had the impression that you had an appointment with her. Is that cold calling?
Yeah, because I had just gotten, like, through email, an agreement to have an introductory 5-minute discussion.
Okay, but in fact, the cold call process began with email.
Yeah, but there was no rapport building,
Okay.
and there was no establishment of need in the email.
But somehow your email was good enough not to
Well,
get you
I was
blown
thinking,
off.
do I just go to, like, hello, I'm looking for this person, what's the chance they'll actually be there? How do I get past their gatekeeper to actually have that 5-minute
Yes,
conversation?
okay.
That's a question that I have too. I totally agree.
Interesting. All right. Thank you, everyone. And I'll turn it back over to our esteemed Toastmaster, Renee.